Hey everybody, Angelo and Dan here. Today we're doing, well, we've done exactly what the title has said. Don't worry, there's no clickbait here or anything. I need to preface this with something I have written down in my notes right now. So, okay, the original reason me and Dan did this the first time, because yes, this is the second time we've done this, and bro.
Yeah, our dicks are pretty big, man.
Yeah, so the first time we did this, though, we did it because we couldn't find out where the man behind the slaughter meme came from. It's like, well, we could just Google it, but that'd be quitting. We need to find out on our own, right? And I just immediately assumed to Dan and was like, hey, dude, it's probably just something MatPat said in one of his Five Nights at Freddy's theories, right? And Dan's like, yeah, easy. To find out, we just need to watch all of the Five Nights at Freddy's playlist.
And see, I had expected him just to be like, no, I'm not fucking doing that.
But I'm like, I think I said in response, if you do it, I'll do it with you, bro.
Would you say that kind of started our whole thing of doing really stupid shit that takes a lot of time?
Maybe. You might not entirely be wrong. But yeah, that was the first time we did. The first time we did it, though, by the way, I should mention, we did it all in one day.
Yeah, because we were fucking chads. But this time, you're a little bitch, and you don't do it in one day.
Yeah, I sadly had some social obligations to attend to.
That's his excuse.
Do you have anything you wanna state here before we begin, and we like just dive into the notes here?
Penis. That's penis. Let's talk about that.
Okay. The very first thing I'm gonna have to mention here, I guess, is me and Dan have a running joke, and I'm gonna explain to you how it started out. Very casually, I think I made a pretty dumb and simple joke of, I'm sure MatPat's penis gets bigger every time he makes a Five Nights at Freddy's video, right? From there, we never stopped making jokes about it.
Yeah, something about us is we just do not let jokes die.
We run that shit right into the ground.
Hell yeah, man!
So we basically just totally kept making more and more jokes about it, basically to the point in which MatPat's cock is so massive that if he, basically fucking like turns to the right, he tends to knock down 3 buildings. MatPat might be able to fight Thanos just by fucking spinning around.
The helicopter.
I'm gonna get down to the very first thing we have written down in our notes here. The very first video of the Five Nights at Freddy's playlist was uploaded over 6 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in high school.
I was contemplating killing myself. That's not even a lie, so that's extra funny.
Yeah, I ever tell you I love you, broski?
Oh, fuck off.
But anyways, yeah, so it's just weird for us to genuinely see that this is like as a theory and like as a community just still going so strong because this was something we saw in fucking high school, right?
It really is a mood. Remember when I was little, I would watch the FNAF theories? I knew nothing about FNAF. I just watch them now, because what else am I gonna do?
This series has been around for a long time. This is a lot like seeing that one guy in your high school who said he was gonna start a band, and 6 years later, he's still at it, bro.
Anyway, you just need to go watch FNAF game theories.
Okay, I know this is gonna sound so stupid, but because we don't have, a TED Talk's worth of time to tell you everything about these videos, I genuinely mean this. If you're ever confused on anything we say here, just go watch certain sections or all of the fucking playlist.
No, you're not allowed to watch certain sections. This is a rule. If a new game theory FNAF video comes out, you cannot just watch that. You have to watch the entire playlist again. I will find you, and I probably won't kill you, because I don't know if I could get away with that very well. But yeah, I'll probably, just kick you in the dick.
Very roughly.
Very roughly. You will not enjoy it, unless you're into that. And you're welcome, because I like helping.
Okay, let me actually go into sort of like what Dan's pitch for Five Nights at Freddy game is, right? His idea is a Five Nights at Freddy's off location. You watch the game.
I forgot about this joke.
You watch the camera. Please say the joke for me. I can't.
Okay, so Five Nights at Freddy's off location. You're a security guard, but you're working off location. And the game is basically you just trying to stop Freddy Fazbear Freddy Fazbear from getting a plane ticket to India to kill you.
It's really hard to find a good topic here to focus down on, by the way, if you couldn't tell.
Guys, we've been watching this for like fucking 12 hours. Our brains are completely shot, but this is more authentic. You know, recording right after we finish.
Okay, so I think I need to get this across here. So, did Scott have all this planned out? Hell no. Is it like an enjoyable plot?
I don't really like the plot, honestly.
Like,
oh my god, speaking of Chad, do you know where I'm about to go with this? I hope you do. Because that picture of MatPat.
Alright, while we were watching, Dan decided to randomly like bring up pictures of MatPat, and he found this one.
Oh my god, he looks so good.
Yeah, man, he looked really genuinely good, and it looks like he's having a good time.
He really does. He looks like fucking good.
What kind of music does MatPat listen to when he's at the club?
Obviously FNAF soundtracks.
It's been so good.
MatPat has that song memorized. He like screams the lyrics while he's fucking his wife.
You get the general idea by now that it's a pretty straightforward plot, and then, you know what? It's, in my opinion, it's okay at best, and at worst, it's mostly just a normal story that has to be a very, I think, pretty normal and straightforward story, as normal and straightforward as it is in the beginning, at least.
Okay, see, I disagree with you on it's a good story.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be a lot better if it didn't have any of the supernatural elements, and it was just about, like, a serial killer and stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard to word.
You're basically saying it would be a lot better if it focused on the realistic elements of a sadistic man working at a place that is meant for children.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It was really interesting at the start, but I think I brought this up. I told you to make a note of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it near the end of your notes? It just gets so convoluted and annoying.
Here's how I wrote it in the notes. After a while, with time, even the things in the story that were scary have gone from being, really scary and interesting to honestly kind of being a little silly, because you get shit like actual living cyborgs and stuff that can pass as humans.
It kind of goes creatively bankrupt at the end.
Mm.
And, like, not in a bad way. Like, people love the games. I don't care. I feel like it needs a reboot where it's not supernaturally, but that wouldn't even be FNAF anymore, so.
If this plot was, like, put up with, like, none of the smoke and mirrors that is surrounding Five Nights at Freddy's, and this was just on as a TV show, I'd leave it on in the background while I, like, did the laundry, and that's about
it. Yeah, man.
Okay. Alright, so let's get on to some of the more very random notes I have written down here. You ready for this shit?
Where I thrive.
How good do you think the pizza is at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza?
Okay, I think we've talked about this before. The pizza at Chuck E. Cheese is god tier. So, if the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese is god tier, then let's be honest, Fazbear's Pizza, whatever the hell it's called,
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza
is basically based off of Chuck E. Cheese. It's probably really good.
I think it's like pretty much like comparable to the actual like just Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Yeah, that'd be nice, bro. Ooh.
Like, it's definitely not like really good Italian style pizza.
No, it's the gross American style pizza that's mega greasy and uber bad for you, but it tastes good.
God damn it, I want pizza now.
Oh yeah, something else I have in my notes here. Me and Dan agreed. A few kids probably got beat up at middle school for wearing Game Theory merch.
Yeah, so like a few episodes of the Game Theory, like midway through, MatPat just aggressively sells his merch, and we can't skip it because we're like watching the same video on two different computers, so we need to stay synced up. That got us really talking. Yeah, a bunch of kids probably got beat the fuck up for wearing Game Theory merch to school.
I don't really have anything I can add to this right now. What I will tell you all for sure is just that, I mean, Matt, it's not MatPat's fault. Come on.
Some of the Game Theory merch does look kind of nice, like that one button-up shirt.
Does it look
don't
as
look
nice
bad.
as it's me, the sweater?
Yeah, your fucking cool ass Chad sweater. You're gonna need to put a picture of that.
I don't want this whole thing to become us, like, taking shits on Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, 'cause-
And getting mad at it for not being the thing that we want.
Yeah. Are you not saying you don't want to be that kind of person?
I mean, yeah, I'm basically saying I don't want to be the mysterious Mr. Enter complaining that SpongeBob is no longer the way he likes it. A show for kids.
Yeah, it's not for us, but we love
No.
game theory.
And this is where I really want to get into something. This is actually second to last thing I have written down in my notes. I am very fucking tired of being a part of MatPat's book club. Alright, Dan can attest to this. By the end, because here's the thing, there's no new Five Nights at Freddy's games for a while, so MatPat is using solely the books for I think a solid 10, maybe, how many episodes?
A lot. Like near the end, it was only about the books. The new game comes out around sometime late 2020, so soon.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to watch this whole playlist again.
Yeah. And Dan can attest to one thing, and it was that by the last 3 episodes, I was literally banging my head against the table, just wanting it to be fucking over.
It was really funny. Like, we're gamers, man. We don't know how to read.
Yeah. The only reason I get very genuinely upset about this is because when MatPat is only reviewing and like looking at theorizing through the lens of a book, it becomes this real thing of where it's like, it's very obvious, yes, MatPat isn't game theory anymore. It's just about making another Five Nights at Freddy's video, and I don't like that. And I do genuinely believe MatPat when he says that he loves the series, but
See, the problem I have with the book thing is I don't like when games tell their story through other mediums. That was like a huge problem I had with Overwatch. So I'd like the story to be in the games. I'm okay with it being in a book because, I mean, it's not my cup of tea. I don't like reading because being gay, but
yeah, I know. I'm the same way, except I'm more specific. I'm the type who says I hate seeing anime adaptations of fucking like video games. That's where things go fucking AWOL stupid. The best fucking adaptation I've seen of a video game was of a hentai visual novel. Fucking shout out to the Rants series, dog.
Yes, I knew you were gonna say Rants. Go watch Rants, guys. See, I tell people about this and they're like, oh god, why the fuck would you do that? And it gets them laughing. And that's what life is about. Getting other people to laugh at you.
I was actually kind of hoping you were just gonna be like, yeah, I tell people that me and a friend did this, and they're like, oh my god, you watched all of the Five Nights at Freddy's theory? You want to have sex right now?
I will come to your house right now.
Can you like invite over the guy you watched it with? Can we make it a threesome? I'll call up my friends.
Yeah, fucking FNAF orgy. Game theory FNAF orgy time.
So I realized that obviously the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's theory list has a pretty fucking hilarious looking it has some pretty hilarious looking titles to read. So me and Dan decided to pick our top 3 each of us. So Dan, you list your top 3, then I'll go next.
Okay, this is Dan J's top 3 in no particular order with a little bit of reason as to why. So first is game theory. Why FNAF will never end. Just seeing that title, yeah, it won't. It really won't, man. And
Especially when you see it halfway through the playlist.
It's not even halfway. It's like fucking a fourth of the way.
Oh my god.
The second one, FNAF, another mystery solved. That just had no effort put into it at all.
That's the second to last video in the playlist, right?
Yeah, just seeing that title has literally no effort put into it. It's just like, okay, yeah, another mystery. You solved it. Good job, MatPat. Go get a cookie. Go fuck your wife. I said no particular order, but this is probably my favorite one. Game theory. FNAF. Mystery solved. Part 2. First half.
I forgot about the first half part. God damn it.
Yeah, MatPat does this thing with one of his it's one of his big old mega theories on FNAF. It should be a 2-parter, but you get to the first part and then you get to the second part. It's second part, first half, second part, second half. That is hilarious.
There's no way you can top that shit. That is
Like,
that is peak game theory, bro.
And you could even like just had it be second part, third part. No, it's second part, first half, second part, second half. That is gold.
Let's just put back up this is a Chad picture of Matt Pat here and say we're not nearly as smart as this guy. Just look at him.
Bro, I wish I was as cool as Matt Pat.
I kind of wish too, man. Like, look at how fucking hot, sexy, and intelligent he is.
Right? It's like a trifecta right there.
Now here's my top 3, and I actually do have these in order. Okay, number 3, Five Nights' scariest monster is you.
Isn't that the first one?
Yeah, it's the very first title, and I just genuinely kind of love it because it's just... I feel like it's trying really hard to be, like, the big twist, and it is... It's just such clickbait, and I hate it.
It sounds so clickbaity.
And then number 2, The Killer's Promise. Okay, I'm gonna have to admit all of you something right now. I both love and hate it when, like, a YouTube thumbnail tries really fucking hard to be solemn. Like, you ever just see those Let's Plays where they get to a certain part in the game, so they make the fucking title, I Will Never Leave You. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man. Okay. Are you ready for my number 1, though?
Yes.
Number 1. Five Nights at Freddy's. This is the end. At episode 27 in the 44-part series.
It's the end, guys. No more game theories after that.
I want to know something, by the way. And it's that MatPat at one point notes how they use Golden Freddy pretty often in thumbnails, and I decided to go and count. And he is used actually close to 20 times. I'm going to show them all right here, right now, actually, because I have no life.
A scroll along the screen with like some show tunes, like. No,
you don't need to make it that long. I'll make them scroll by fast.
No, that's gonna be the ending.
No,
Yes.
We're not ending the video on that. Oh wait, that's the last thing in my notes.
All right, no more talking. Video's over, guys.
Oh my goodness.
That has been anime review. It's anime review. I'm gonna fucking strong arm you into making it anime review. You know I'm gonna, so you might as well give up now.
I know you're gonna try.
You know I'm gonna win.
Good night, everyone. I love you.